Hi everyone, today I'll show you how to set up MySQL in your Mac. You will use Homebrew. So first thing first, I want to check if I do have it already. So we'll just say MySQL and then dash and then version. It's important that it must be uppercase. Then enter, and as you can see, I do not have it. So we copy this comment, the first comment. All the comments are going to be in the description, and we're just entering our password and press enter. So it installs our actual homebrew. If you do have it already, just skip the step. If you don't, just run this command and wait 5 to 8 minutes, probably less. I'm not really sure about it. So you just copy the second comment and paste it into your terminal. So this program is called Terminal. You can find it out here or in your Launchpad. So, um, and this is the most modern, most professional, and good approach which you can use. So it's actually without the GUI, which is without the interface, and that's the reason why it's professional. So those who wanna work like in the companies, I do believe that this is a good approach which you are about to use. So and that's the reason why I show it, because it's the easiest one. You don't need to break your break your head with XAMPP and all this stuff. So now if we will check this out, as you can see, we do have it already because we just have installed it. So the next thing, it says to us that we can connect to our database using this command, but actually if we will try to attempt to do it, it won't allow us. And the reason is because first we need to start our MySQL server. So always remember, if you want to use this command, you gotta start your server first. So we just click, and then as you can see, successfully started MySQL Homebrew server. So now our server is running, and as you can see, background items added. Now in order to check this out, what we can do if this, so we'll say ls of dash itcp and then dash stcp, and then I want to listen it, and then when I click enter, as you can see, I have my MySQLD. So that's what's running right now, I believe. And if I'm right with that, if I'll right now stop my MySQL, let's try to stop it, and then use the same command. So while it's stopping, I'm going to use Control P. Control P is just going to give me the previous command. Control P, and then Control P again, so to get into this command, and then run this again. And as you can see, we do not have it already. So it makes just two runnings. I'm not sure, is it two servers or no, it's one server, as you can see, because the P is the same. So it's the one server, just there's some difference between them. That's the reason why we saw it. And we just again will start it. Control P, Control P, Control P, Control P, and we got enter. Start, enter, click enter, and background item has been added. And the reason is because right now it's going to be run. So again, if I'll just copy this comment or just use Control P, and check, we have our MySQL server running. So that's the thing I wanted to clarify. So after we are sure that our server is running, we're going to use MySQL uroot. You just copy this and enter, and as you can see, we got into our MySQL. So first, we probably want to check the databases. You can say like show data basis, and then don't forget about the semicolon. You enter, and as you can see, we have these databases, and we have successfully installed our basic MySQL. So now to exit this, you just make exit, and then you just write semicolon, then click enter, and then don't forget to always stop your MySQL server. Then click enter, and right now you have successfully did some stuff. You just check your database, and then you stop everything, and in such a way you can work with it. Right now our video is done, and it's everything what I wanted to say to you, but for the sake of practice, I will show you some tips. Okay, so right now nothing is running. So just imagine that I came from work and I need to go into the database and do some stuff. What I would do is I would say first brew services, and then services. so many mistakes. So brew services start, and then I would say MySQL because I want to run MySQL server. Now it's running successfully. We just can close those. Now the next thing I would do is I would connect to it. So this step is connection, and we actually use just user, and the reason because our password is empty, so we could just use p, but it's still empty, so we just click enter. Don't use anything here. Of course, if you would change it somehow in this console, you of course need to specify p and then enter the password without the space. So as you can see here, we used use space, and then when you use the password, you don't use the space. So you just say p, and then your password goes. Okay. Then probably for the password, you need to use the parentheses. No, it's a parenthesis. It's I forgot. But anyway, so you might use them. So now what we want to do, probably we want to go in some database, so you just say show, and then no, not tables, databases, so and semicolon, and then we see our databases. Probably want to go into MySQL database or sys database. Let's go into sys. What you need to do is just use sys and then semicolon, and then as you can see, we're inside it. So once we inside, we can show all the tables inside. So show tables and then semicolon, and as you can see, these are all the tables. We actually can also retrieve the information from them, but what I want to do right now is to again look at the databases. Yep, so databases, and here are they. I probably want to create a new database, so we just say create database, and probably want to say it it's going to be called hello, and then retrieve. We'll just insert it, and as you can see, it has been created. Then I want to again show all the databases. I'll just use control P, show databases, and as you can see, we've done our hello. Probably if you want to delete it, you just say drop database, or no, just drop and then the name of the database, if I'm not mistaken, semicolon. No, it doesn't work, so you just need to say drop database, as we have been creating it, so we need to delete it. So, and as you can see, it has been deleted, so if we'll just use it again, there is no so this is how it works. So right now we can just exit it. I mean, no need for the bracket. Okay, so it's called brackets. No, it's not the brackets. Anyways, so yeah, just now we have exited it, and don't forget about the stop. So we just use brew. For example, I did all my work I needed to do, and now I wanna go to the services, and I wanna stop it. And what do I want to stop? MySQL, of course. So you just click enter, and once it's done, you have successfully did everything you wanted, and then you stopped everything, and you can close your Mac. So that's how it works. Hope it was helpful. Have a good day, guys.